How do we know if our area is using simulcast or not? This is a question that came in on one of my YouTube videos. So let's take a look at one right now and diagnose it and see if this is simulcast. Now, again, we're going to look at only P25 systems because this is the one that makes or breaks it on our scanners. So let's look at an interesting one here. Let's go to New Jersey and let's look at the New Jersey statewide system. So I'm going to just navigate through Monmouth County and I'm going to look at the New Jersey Interoperability Communication System here because I want to pinpoint this one here. It says this is not a fully simulcast system. This is one of these systems that may or may not have simulcast sites on it. So how do we know if a site is simulcast or not? So the first thing we'll look at is the name, right? West Orange simulcast, Hunterdon simulcast, right? Right here in the name, we know that these are simulcast sites. But some of these do not have the word simulcast next to it. It is safe to assume that these are simulcast or non-simulcast sites. We don't know because not every single database administrator labels the sites the same way. So for example, let's just look at Alpine. So I clicked on the Alpine name and we're going to scroll down here and we're going to see on a map the area that this site or simulcast set of sites will cover. We don't know yet right now if this is simulcast or not. Based on the name, it does not have the name simulcast after it. So we're going to click on the FCC call sign. And this should bring up all of the locations of this transmitter tower. Now, this is a great example of when we don't have a latitude and longitude in a site definition for radio reference. We don't know right now. Is Alpine a simulcast site or not? We're leaning towards non-simulcast because there's no simulcast in the name, but we don't have any tower information to go on. And one thing to note here too is the modulation is C4FM, okay? It does not say it's LSM here. Again, this may or not be in the radio reference database where you live, but this admin did a great job at setting the modulation here to give us a little bit of a hint as to whether or not this is a simulcast system or not. Let's look at another site here. So we'll look at, I don't know, Penn Station. Well, we know Penn Station's in New York, but let's take a look right here. And again, when we look at the FCC call sign, we only have one location or one site under this FCC call sign. So is it safe to assume that this is a non-simulcast site? Absolutely. So let's look at a simulcast site so you can see the difference here. I'm going to just click on West Orange simulcast. And again, if we look at the notes here, it says it's a 4-system simulcast. The radio reference database administrator for this area did a great job. We also know that we have LSM here for linear simulcast modulation. And let's also look at the FCC call sign. Again, this one comes back blank. Good example here. Let's look at another one here. Let's look at Hunterdon. Again, we'll look at the FCC call sign, which comes back blank. Again, Bordentown. Again, we've got a LSM modulation, and we have a blank location here. We keep going. Berlin. Again, LSM, FCC call sign. Latitude, longitude, blank. Let's look at Union. Again, a 3-site simulcast, and again, LSM, so we know it's simulcast. This one gives us transmitter locations. We can see 1, 3, 4, and 6. 1, 3, 4, and 6 corresponds to the location on the map. 1, 2, 3, and 4. These are all the locations in Union that are located here. Again, tower is 1, 2 has got no address, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So again, all of these towers would come up at the same time, showing that this is simulcast. So let's look at another call sign here. Look at the last one down the table here. And again, we've got 3 tower locations basically, or 2 that are defined. And again, 1, 3, and 4. And that corresponds to 1, 3, and 4 up here in the list. And again, we've got these 3 towers here all transmitting at the same time as simulcast. This is a great way of finding out if we have simulcast in our areas. If you like these videos and you want me to answer your question, just feel free to leave me a comment down below, and I will leave a video response to answer your question. Again, my name is Phil from Scanner School, and thank you very much for subscribing, and thank you for watching.